2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Motown, Detroit, Michigan. That's the setting for the Pacers. A polished and versatile lead guard with an awareness for the game that's always been ahead of his years. Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Two slam dunk champs, Grant Hill and Brent Barry, are a look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. And it's Turner in at center, locking down the middle. And for the Pistons, down low, it's going to be Harris and Duren. Tim Hardaway is out there with Cunningham. And it's Thompson in at the 3. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Here's Duren. Back to Cunningham. Clock at 6. The rebound by Nembhard. Indiana on offense. Siakam outside. Back to Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Pass to Nembhard. Up and over Hardaway. The shot by Nembhard, no good. Thompson outside. And here's Cunningham. Thompson outside. And the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Stolen.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
Halliburton outside. Back to Nesmith. Lots of room. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
A bit ago, J.B. Bickerstaff and I were able to chat. I asked Coach what his plan was for trying to slow down Pascal Siakam, and he said to make him into a jump shooter. He does the most damage around the rim, so we want to force him out on the perimeter whenever possible. It's not an easy task by any means. We'll see if they're able to do this. Back to you guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. The Pacers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Nice D from Thompson.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Cunningham passes to Harris. Over Siakam. And again, no good by Detroit. Indiana leading. Nesmith on the wing, defended by Hardaway. Here's Nembhard. Thompson pulls it in. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Searching for their first points of the game. Pass to Harris. Halliburton against Cunningham. To the middle. Here's Thompson. Halliburton with some nice D.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Siakam, pass to Nembhard. Shot clock at 6. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant 1. Unnecessary contact.
You know, it's just hard to watch a player put the well-being of an opponent at risk. He rightfully earned that flagrant.
Yeah, the officials are all over that one, sending a clear message that that kind of roughness is unacceptable. And he drops the first. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
So hits one and misses one at the line. Last season was tough for the Pistons, Brent, setting an NBA record by losing 28 games in a row.
BA, I'm a glass half full guy. I'm going to go on the bright side. Look at their core. It's led by Cade Cunningham. This guy is ultra talented. He's still in his early 20s. They have a lot of young talent on the roster. They're going to be better, and they play way better in the second half of the year. So how's that for some positivity?
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And one thing about Mathurin, he keeps pressure on that defense.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And one thing Benedict Mathurin has no shortage of is raw athleticism. Now it's just a question of him honing that physical ability to be an effective pro-level player.
Shepard, he's checked in for Nembhard. He does not get the second one. All right, Brent, what do you see in Isaiah Stewart's game?
Well, coming in, he's always been that junkyard dog mentality, right? Try to play physical, rebound, bump guys around. But there's a little bit more to Isaiah Stewart in the way that he can shoot the basketball, expanding his range and knocking down some three-pointers. So some flexibility and some creativity on the offensive end.
The jump hook. And it's Shepard missing. Pistons trail by 4. Pass to Schroeder. A minute 42 left to play in the first quarter. And he drives in. Again, the miss by the Pistons. The Pacers have gone only 1 of 6 so far. McConnell against Schroeder. McConnell outside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Walker.
And right now the impact on the defensive end is coming from Isaiah Stewart doing whatever he can to distract the shooter.
To stop the drought. Schroeder can't get it to go.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And it's out of bounds to Indiana. Sasser's checked in for the Pistons.
Coming onto the floor for your Pistons, Sasser.
McConnell outside. Shoots from 12. The rebound by Detroit. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Beasley for 3. Walker pulls down the board. Indiana leading by 4 to the paint. And he dunks it down.
Yeah, this is how impactful Mathurin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Now here's Ivy, guarded closely. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Out to Beasley, down to 5 on the shot clock. And a nice finish on the layup.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
A deep three. No good on the buzzer beater. And so the first quarter is in the books. Indiana ahead, up by 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. For those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. Halliburton runs point with Mathurin flanking him. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Nesmith in at the 3 slot. And Harris has got the ball here for the Pistons. 4-point game. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant. But even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
Pass to Siakam. Halliburton with the ball. And it's Halliburton. Gets it to go inside.
Halliburton comfortable from there. Defense has to watch where he gets to on the court because right there he's dangerous.
Ivy passes to Duran. Three-pointer, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Shot's good by Mathurin.
Great body control allows Mathurin to finish through contact.
Pistons trail by 6. Pass to Ivy. Back to Sasser. Ivy outside. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Sasser can't hit. Indiana leading by 6. Here's Mathurin. He's off on the layup. The Pistons have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Sasser outside. Shoots over Nesmith. Sasser gets the bucket. Sasser's gotten his first points in this one. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Halliburton, the pass to Mathurin. That's tipped. Back to Halliburton. 6 on the shot clock. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. And the Pacers lead by 6.
You talk about Halliburton and his versatility. He can set up the play or he can finish the play off.
Timeout called, the Pistons. Brent, how much importance do you put on coaching at the pro level?
Well, B.A., it's huge, and I think the best coaches in the league are the best relationship builders. It's not about the tactics. Everybody's running the same plays and trying to take advantage of the same things. It really comes down to the connectivity between the coach and understanding each and every player you have on your team.
And some changes here for Detroit. Hardaway's checked in for Thompson. Cade Cunningham comes in for Ivy. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for Sasser. Nembhard, he's checked in for Indiana. To the inside, Cunningham. Nice D from Nembhard. Pacers leading by 6. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Cade Cunningham has really been improving from distance. He said early in his career he was playing a lot of minutes and stepping back to the NBA three-point line, he just didn't have enough legs in his shot. After his shin surgery, he redefined his form and strengthened his legs. Ryan, he said it helped a lot.
That could be a silver lining of all that time off, Allie. 6 to shoot. Here's Hardaway. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul of the game. Stewart, he's checked in for Duran. The Pacers also with a sub. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. The Pacers have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Nembhard outside. Pass to Halliburton. Shoots over Schroeder. They get it again. Halliburton outside. Siakam against Stewart. Siakam, the pass to Nembhard. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists in the game. Pistons trail by 11. And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. It's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
Schroeder against Halliburton. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Schroeder.
You know, young players who come into the league, you want to see if they can bring it every night. Halliburton has certainly fit that bill.
Indiana shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
2 shots.
First one falls, and some changes here for Detroit. Holland, he's checked in for Tobias Harris, and Beasley has subbed in for Hardaway. And both free throws good for Halliburton.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe, but he has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Holland can't hit. Now the Pacers with it. They're on a 13-4 run. McConnell outside. Halliburton on the wing. Pass to Shepard. The 3. Unable to get that one. Pistons trail by 11. Beasley outside. Here's Holland. And here's Cunningham. Defended by Halliburton. Clock at 6. Tipped away. Here's Shepard. Still no points. 1:02 left in the first half. Here's Toppin. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. Beasley outside. Down low. And finished off by Stewart.
Well, Stewart in the pick and roll is going to give you 2 things you like. One is a physical screen, and then second, a quick roller into position.
Outside Walker. Detroit with a rebound. And here's Cunningham. Over Halliburton. And it's Cunningham missing. McConnell with it. Inside. Here's Halliburton. No good. Would have counted had it gone. Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for Indiana. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm alongside Coach Rick Carlisle. Defensively, you are slowing them down. What can you say about the effort you're seeing so far?
You know, this team is a deceptive team despite their record. They got a lot of weapons, and they've been a tough matchup for us, so we've got to keep grinding away.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. For the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. It's fair to say that the second quarter belonged to them. They've now got a 9-point edge heading into the second half. And Shaq, what did you see out there from the Pacers?
I have to admit it, I did not see this coming. They've done more than just hang in there. They've been a better team in a few areas. They just can't rest on this lead, though. Now the real work begins.
Kenny, what'd you think about Detroit?
Obviously, that was U-G-L-Y. It's ugly.
That's all for now.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Boy, you got to like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Thompson and Harris are the 3 and the 4. Cade Cunningham out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Duren in at the center position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Here's Siakam. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in. Siakam's got his first points of the game.
A long swing player, Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low.
Cunningham passes to Duren. Now Thompson. Cunningham outside. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Halliburton. And it's Cunningham missing.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Here's Duren. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Siakam with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Halliburton finds Turner. Here's Nembhard, defended by Hardaway. Count it, good. Nembhard's got 6.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Harris outside. 5 to shoot. Siakam pulls down the board. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Pass to Hardaway. Basket's good.
This is some operation right there out of the pick and roll, and Hardaway Jr. making a smart decision in that set.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. And Detroit making a change here. Ivy's checked in. Matherin's checked in for Indiana. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Ivy passes to Hardaway.
It feels like he can take on anyone on the inside. Hardaway Jr. loved the aggressive attitude there.
First team foul.
Detroit shooting their first free throws of the game.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
First free throw is good. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Indiana leading by 12. Here's Neesmith. And he drops it in from the low post. Neesmith's got 4 points this quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
On the wing, Nembhard. Ivy defends. Shoots from the right block. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. The Pistons have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said, it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your tattoos ready. Especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal
That one on Duren.
And such a powerful player. Mathurin using that athleticism to draw fouls inside.
Indiana shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. A big group substitution here for Detroit. Stewart, he's checked in for Duren. Holland comes in for Tobias Harris. Beasley's checked in for Thompson. And it's Schroeder in for Hardaway. A big group substitution here for Indiana. Walker, he's checked in for Turner. Toppin comes in for Siakam. Shepard, he's checked in for Neesmith. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Nembhard. Both free throws good from Mathurin. Pistons trail by 16. Outside Schroeder. Beasley against Mathurin. From 10 feet away. Beasley, that's good. Beasley's got this second bucket.
Well, for a guy who does a lot of his work on the perimeter, Beasley gets into the painted area.
Brent, almost your ideal shooting guard. Malik Beasley doesn't try to do too much.
The biggest thing, BA, is the turnover percentage that he's led the league in. Malik Beasley just simply doesn't give up the ball. He makes good, steady decisions, shoots the ball at a high clip. So that kind of reliability, that's what he's paid for.
Holland can't hit. Pacers leading by 16. A minute 31 left in the third quarter, and it's Shepard missing. Ivy outside. Pass to Schroeder. No luck on that one. The Pacers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Schroeder against McConnell. 58 seconds left to play in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Toppin. Shoots over Stewart. The bank shot, no good. Pistons trail by 16. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Beasley. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Toppin. 27 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Here's Shepard. Ivy defends. McConnell against Schroeder. And Indiana misses again.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
And here's Ivy from the arc. Counted from distance. Ivy's got 5 points. And so it's Indiana in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And a look at the five for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Halliburton in at the point. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Halliburton outside. Pass to Turner. Three-pointer. A rebound by Detroit. Now here's Cunningham. The Pacers pull it in. Siakam's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Nembhard left side. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Siakam, first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Detroit, Sasser. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Duren, he's checked in for the Pistons. And that's good as he hits both shots. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Pass to Siakam. Over Harris. Siakam, no good. Pistons trail by 13. Sasser, right side. Now here's Duren. He's covered by Siakam. Harris outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Sasser. No luck on that one. Nice D from Nembhard. Indiana leading by 13. High post Siakam. Offensive rebound. Turner. The second chance points on the tip in.
Playing with real urgency. Turner keeps the play alive. That work ethic from him is just fantastic.
Thompson outside. Turner against Duren. Pass to Sasser. For 3, here's Harris. Mathurin with a rebound. The Pacers have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Now Siakam, pounded by Harris. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Hardaway's checked in for Sasser.
Coming onto the floor for your Pistons, Tim Hardaway Jr.
Pistons trail by 15. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Duren with it. He's picked up by Nembhard. Pass to Thompson. Pistons keep it alive. Duren, no good. Pacers leading by 15. Here's Halliburton. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Can't be overzealous with Halliburton. When you are, he embraces that, and he got the whistle.
And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
These guys have incredible stamina based on how they've been running the floor, using speedy transition play to get fast break points.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
And both free throws good for Halliburton. The Pistons have gotten nothing to go so far in the fourth. They're 0 for 6. Harris against Siakam. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
Well, he's a capable shooter, but I like the initiative there from Tobias, taking it inside, forcing the defense back and drawing contact.
Tobias Harris, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Capable of playing both the 3 and 4 spots, Harris's versatility is his greatest strength.
So he gets them both. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Turner passes to Nembhard. And Cunningham pulls it down. Pistons trail by 15. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. That one off the back iron and out.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Halliburton against Duran. Yes, it's good. Halliburton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, this is why so many people are high on Halliburton. Sensational scorer who can dominate the game at times.
Harris down low, working on Siakam. Harris misses. Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. 1:41 left in the fourth. And Halliburton with the basket. And the assist by Siakam. And the Pacers lead by 19. And here are the Pistons. Pass to Thompson. Hardaway up top. No good there. Matherin with some nice D. Pacers leading by 19.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Pacers.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
And the Pistons will go for a different look here. Stewart, he's checked in for Duran. Holland comes in for Harris. Beasley's checked in for Thompson. And Sasser's subbed in for Cunningham. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Pistons trail by 21. Sasser outside. Pass to Beasley. There's 57 seconds left in the final quarter.
And Beasley at 6'4", able to rise up and throw it down.
The Pacers have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Now here's Siakam. Down low, Shepard. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Nembhard outside. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. That shot missing. Sasser outside. And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.